Hello and welcome to a new video. Um, where do I begin? So I've seen a lot of controversy surrounding a video that Jesse Lingard posted, which I'll get to in a minute or two. Um, but what I want to discuss first is Manchester United's Deadwood and the problems that United have due to this. So if we have a look at the United squad, let me just get up on my phone and we will go through United's Deadwood and where and what we see or what can happen with regards to United's Deadwood. So we're going to have a look at the United squad from last season just gone. I want the full squad, please. Thank you very much. I want to see. No, I don't want to download the Premier League app. Thanks very much. Right. So here we have a list of all the Deadwood that I think. So first things first, Lee Grant. Goalkeeper Lee Grant. We don't need him, but let's go through the names. So Lee Grant, we have Eric Bailly, Phil Jones, Chris Smalling, Marcus Rojo. We've got Matteo Darmian. That's 6 so far. Then we have Nemanja Static Matic. He's another one. Who else? Sanchez. So Deadwood that are at United. Now the problem that United have got due to all this dead wood is the fact that nobody wants to buy them. So it's going to be very hard to offload the likes of Phil Jones because nobody wants to buy him. No one's going to say, "Oh, I want to buy Phil Jones." Chris Smalling, ain't no one going to want to buy him. Rojo, nobody wants to buy him. Matic, who's still under contract with us, no one wants to buy him. Sanchez, I've got a lot of time for Sanchez. I really like Sanchez. I think he's got a lot to give, but the problem is he's been with us for 2 seasons and hasn't done anything. So that's Deadwood for me. Lee Grant, he's not so much Deadwood. I just don't think we need Lee Grant as a third goalkeeper. We've got Dean Henderson, who's been amazing, on England duty and amazing for Sheffield United or Sheffield Wednesday or whatever one it was. So I think we've got a young goalkeeper there. We've got Sergio Romero and we've got David De Gea. We don't need Lee Grant. It was a very bizarre transfer that we signed Lee Grant. Now, it's not to say that Lee Grant is a horrible person because from what I've seen videos and stuff, he looks like a really nice guy. But do we need him? Probably not. No. But going back to the others, nobody wants to buy Darmian. No one's going to contact United and go, "Oh, I'll give you 20 mil, you give me Darmian," or "I'll give you 25 mil for Jones or 25 mil for Smalling." Not that I think they're worth that, because I don't. I think they're worth about 20 quid. But that's neither here nor there. No one's going to come in and say, "Oh, I want to buy Rojo." That's 4 players right there. Now, I did say that Eric Bailly was Deadwood. The only reason for that is the guy is so injury prone and gets more injuries in a season than he plays. The season is about 10 months long, and for about 8.5 of those months, he's injured, and then obviously you've got the recovery time, so he doesn't play, or he'll play like the first or second game and then doesn't play for the rest of the season. Sell him. If you're not going to use him, sell him. But I think we should keep him as a backup because United need a central defender to sit next to Lindelof in our back four. So I'd keep Bailly just for the fact that if a new one, and Lindelof, or one of our current squad plays and gets injured, we have a backup. But that's the issue here. Nobody wants to buy our Deadwood. No one. We see transfer news. Real Madrid are, going for this player, Barcelona for that player, Man City for this, Liverpool for that, PSG, Bayern, all these big teams, Juventus, Inter Milan, all these teams are buying players because they're interested in them players. But no one's coming to United saying, "Oh, can I buy Phil Jones? Can I buy Chris Smalling? Can I buy, Darmian or Rojo?" Nobody wants to buy them, and the majority of our Deadwood is in our back four, so, United are stuck in a sense because we can't offload our players. So we can't sell our players to make more money to buy more players because no one wants to buy them. That's the problem. That's the issue that United have got right now, is that nobody wants to buy our garbage because they're garbage. They're rubbish. Phil Jones isn't a great defender. I'm sorry. The only thing he's good at is making memes with his dodgy face. That's it. Chris Smalling isn't a good defender. I'm sorry, he's just not. I mean, maybe in the beginning, he had promise, but let's be honest. What's he done for United? Not much at all. All right, he scored a couple of goals at the other end, but he's actually, he's been at fault for more goals in his own goal than he's actually scored at the other end. So I don't think he benefits the team, and I don't think Phil Jones does. Rojo, you could say that he's a little bit like Vidic, but the problem is Vidic was a bloody good defender, a really good defender, like one of the best defenders in the league by a million miles. He was massively amazing, massively massively better than most of the central defenders. But he could put a tackle in, and that's why United likes him, because he fought for the badge. Whereas Rojo's not a very good defender, not by any stretch of the imagination, and puts in rash challenges to get yellows and reds. Two completely different defenders, massively different. And I don't think Rojo is a United player, personally. I really don't. I don't. But nobody wants to buy him, so we can't sell him. And that's where United are. We need to free up space to bring in more players, but we can't free up space to bring in more players because we can't sell the current players we've got because no one wants to buy them. So that's where we are with regards to them. I've seen on Twitter and on YouTube and even, on other sites about the criticism surround or the controversy surrounding a Jesse Lingard video. Now, I hadn't seen it at the time. I have seen it now. And I've got to be honest, I'm absolutely disgusted by his behaviour. Absolutely disgusted. As a Manchester United player, you are representing the club as a whole, because you play for Manchester United, you wear the badge. So you represent the club as a whole. You need to be a good role model for the fans and for fans' children, because they're going to look up to you. When I was a kid, I used to look up to David Beckham. He was my idol. Jesse Lingard is going to be someone's idol. That's the thing. And that's the issue we've got here. He's representing the club, which I think he's let down. He's letting down the fans. He's letting down himself. He's letting down his family. For what? A silly video that he made. Now, the problem, when I was reading all this controversy, I was thinking, Jesse Lingard wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have done that. Oh, he does that. He swears throughout the video. It's only about a minute long, probably not even that. But there's more F words in that, and I'm not going to say them, but there's more swearing in that video than in most movies that you watch on or go to the cinema and they're swearing. There's more swearing in that than in Jesse Lingard's video than in most songs. I couldn't believe it. F this, F that, F this, F that, F off, and all this. And I'm like, what on earth is going on? And not only that, but they're in a hotel, and every single room, well, Jesse Lingard and Marcus Rashford's room, is a little bit messy. But there's one room that's an absolute state, just crap all over the floor. I'm sorry, but when you're representing a big club like United, you need to be, you need to be thinking. And I'm really hoping, I have read somewhere that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not impressed. I mean, if I was the manager, I would call him today. I would want a meeting with him today. Get your ass back here, you little prick. I'd sit him down and I would give him an absolute roasting. An absolute roasting. I'd ring Roy Keane, get him in there. Ring Fergie, get him in there. And we'll just absolutely beat him, verbally beat him and that, and make him understand what Manchester United is. We've got a history, a very long history, a very successful history. But him doing this undermines all of that. And I got to be honest, I didn't think, when everyone was banging on about it, that the criticism they were giving him was warranted. Now I've seen it, there needs to be more by a million miles. If you've not seen it, just go onto Google, type in Lingard video. That's it, Lingard video, and you'll find it. and there's so much controversy around it that it's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting that a player playing for such a big club like United is off on his holidays effing and blinding. I'm sorry. If you play for a Sunday league team or a Saturday side in your local area, by all means, crack on you. Or in a very low division where no one cares, by all means, carry on. But you play for one of the biggest clubs in the world. United has got like the most fans all over the world, or is in the top 3 teams of the most fans in the entirety of the globe. People are going to see this. Millions of people are going to see this video. And it's absolutely disgusting. I don't care if he's on holiday and he's on the beach chatting or making silly little videos. But that video has really, really pissed me off. Because I know, as a fan, know what it means to support United. I know what it would mean to me to play for United. It would be the biggest and the greatest honour of any person's life if you're a football fan playing for your club, playing for the club you support, whether you're a United fan, City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, whatever, it doesn't matter. The fact is, you know as a fan what it would mean to you. And you know as well as I do that you would not even dream or even imagine going on holiday and then recording a video, whacking it on Snapchat or Instagram or whatever, swearing the way he was. Little kids are going to see this. Little kids are going to see this. You're their idol, and it's absolutely disgusting that you're happy to F and blind and go, yeah, I'm going to post that online because that's appropriate. No, you're a jumped up little twat, and I really hope United sell you. I was a big fan of you, and I've been a big fan for a while, but sadly, due to your reckless and idiotic behaviour, you've lost me as a fan. You've lost me, I mean, I can't support someone that's going to F and blind. I'm a parent. I have a daughter. And if she grows up watching, like has an idol, and then, years, weeks later, they're effing and blinding, you're going to lose the support of the fans. Let's be honest. You were good in the World Cup. You were good for England in the World Cup, but the problem is you came back to United and you've been utter garbage all season. Utter garbage. I personally wouldn't give you a contract extension. In fact, I would be like, right, Jesse, that's the door, just over there. The door is over there. Off you pop, mate. Get out. Because the behaviour of Lingard is absolutely disgusting. I'm disgusted to even say his name. It is absolutely vile that a player playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world can go record a video on his holidays, effing and blinding. It's really pissed me off. If you've not seen it, Google Lingard video. You'll watch it in a hotel room, swearing his ass off, and it's really, really pissed me off. Sorry to swear, but it really has really pissed me off. As a football fan, he's lost any respect I had for him. That's gone. In the course of a 58-minute video, whatever it was, 58-second video, sorry. Really, really annoyed me. I mean, let me know what you think in the comment section below about what United should do, what you think of his behaviour, because I think it's absolutely disgusting. Kids are going to see this because you're their idol, and it's disgusting. But yeah, sorry about my rant, but I felt that it was needed. I'm really sorry. But yeah, when people do stupid, dumb shit, it really winds me up, especially when they play for a big club and then post something like that online. It's just disrespectful to the club, to the fans, and to your family. But if you've enjoyed the video, my rant, give it a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell notification because I will be doing a hell of a lot more videos. I've got more videos planned, more videos recorded to go live, football related, as well as music tutorial related and gaming related. So if you enjoyed this video and enjoyed my rant, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you in another video.